Hello and welcome everyone to Wednesday's Readings and Healings with Dipal. I am your host, Dipal Shah, and today we're talking about healing collective trauma. Now, we all know we've been through some form of racism, we've been through discrimination, we've been through many different forms of violence, and it all tends to get bottled up in the body. Okay, the body shows you, it holds on, it creates something we all know of and are aware of, that feeling of anxiety, depression, fight or flight. It also creates PTSD. Okay, I know at one point I mentioned how when 9/11 happened, how we even see events happening, things happening on a collective scale. Like, for instance, when I'm watching the news or when I used to watch the news, I remember I would see that there's, school shooting happening or something happening, and it impacts us incredibly, especially as empaths. We are affected by what is happening in our environment, and we trap it into our body, into the cells of our body, and we use it for later on. Okay. What do I mean by use it for later on? We use it to make decisions later on. When we are triggered, you'll notice that that you start remembering certain traumas, but they're collective traumas. Or if somebody's talking about something, but you use that memory to create a response, and then you take action, right? Now, that action can be anything. It could be withdrawal, right? Or isolation. It could be pain. It could be discomfort. Now, today, what we are going to do for you, and I say we because I've got Michelle Warner here, one of your favorite Ananda for Life healers. So she is here with me today, and she's going to share a beautiful healing for a collective healing for everybody. But what I want to do is that we're going to do scans for everyone. Okay. Now, the reason we're doing scans is because on Friday, and if you're not signed up already, I am talking to Lydia Forte on collective trauma and the nervous system. Now, remember, the nervous system impacts all parts of our body, okay? But there's collective trauma stuck in other places too. So we want to give you a scan as to what's going on with your body. What's showing up right now? Is that part of a collective energy that you're holding on to? All right, so let me bring Michelle on. And in the meantime, why don't you guys go ahead and tag somebody that you love and you know that could use our healings today, and we'll get started in just a moment. Hi, Michelle. Welcome.
Hi, Dipal. It's good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see you again, my dear. And we are tapping into people who would like to find out what they are feeling when it comes to their diseases or discomforts right now. What is going on in their body? And is that related to some form of PTSD, right? Can we dive deep into what's throwing their body off, where there's misalignments, and how can we help them get back into normalcy and feeling that harmony in their body. And I see that there's Facebook user, I don't know their name. So Facebook user, whoever you are that's commenting, welcome. But please do put your name so that we can actually tap into you and anybody that you share with us. So, okay, so what I want to do, Michelle, is do you have a message for the collective? Do you have a card reading or anything that you can tap into? And then let's do a healing while more people hop onto our Facebook group.
Well, I didn't have my cards ready, but I do. Michael, as you know, I love Archangel Michael. He's like a super dude. And I'm just going to quick shuffle these. But, talking about it, PTSD is really like the whole collective trauma, right? And it's a cellular memory. And our body remembers it. And one example I use like to my clients is say when you were 5 years old, you didn't get that little red wagon. So you thought that you weren't loved and appreciated. And as a grown adult, you could be walking down the street and you could see this little red wagon and all these feelings could start getting triggered and you have no idea where or what it's coming from. And that's the cellular memory, so all parts of your body can store it. That also puts your adrenal glands into fight, flight, or freeze. And the receptors in your brain are stuck in whatever position that is. So anything can trigger you, and need to get those released, right? We don't want to be walking around with old trauma.
I'm Michelle's the guru in adrenals.
I know, right? I just got goosebumps. So anyways, I don't know if you could see this. Whoops.
Yep, right there.
All right. I'm just going to read it to you. It says, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Is that like super cool? So his prayer is, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal accordingly to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Oh,
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And you mentioned Archangel Michael, and I pulled a card, Michelle.
Yeah.
And I got Archangel Michael.
See, he's out in full force.
And
I love it.
I love it. I love it because I know you are so connected and you've always been connected to Archangel Michael. Even when you took Quantum Body Awakening Medical Intuitive course, you were always connected to Archangel Michael. And what he's saying is it's a time for positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side, guys. So if you are looking for something, and if you feel like you're underwater, right? If you feel like you're just on a search for something more meaningful in your life, there is something that is coming along. So just keep manifesting, keep your eye into that future of what it is you want to manifest and what it is that you desire so that it can manifest quicker. Okay. So that is what we want. Now, when it comes to trauma and PTSD, there's a lot of things that it can create in the body. And I've seen diseases from thyroid, hormone problems, so changes in your hormones, menopause starts to set in, but there's more to it, right? You have those menopausal symptoms that go along with it. Like I've hit menopause finally, and I have not had any symptoms, and I was having hot flashes in the beginning. And I was waking up at night and I was like, oh my goodness. So is that a collective energy? I mean, if you think about it, like all the women go through that. There's a limiting belief behind it, right? Can it be a collective energy? Something as simple as that, right? Right now, we see cancer is spreading like almost wildfire. Every time I turn around, I have a friend who has cancer. And I just, my heart drops because I'm scared to pick up the phone, right? When I hear these things and And it's like as if, is that in the air, right? Is it a collective thing? And yeah, it puts people in fear, right? Just like COVID did, right? Ebola. I mean, anything that we go through together as humans becomes collective, because it collects in our body. We do it together. We are one energy, and we will feel it, especially empaths, light workers, and all of you guys. I mean, I am here for you. Michelle is here for you, and we want to make sure that you are on the right track, and you're healing, and you're taking care of yourself through these times that are shifting, right? Now, here's the other thing, Michelle, I was thinking about. When we go through the equinox shifts, those are some major shifts. Who here is affected by the equinox? Tell me. I want everyone to comment if you are affected by the equinox, right? Because that, again, is a collective energy, right? The moon, the sun, the way they shift, it's a collective, universal energy that we never really think about how it impacts us. You know, forget all the other stuff I mentioned. What about these things that happen on a regular basis?
Mhm. And watch out for retrograde. Boy, does that take me down.
Yes, yes, and it's funny because one of our watchers, Ira, she actually just said heavily affected by retrograde as well. So yes, all right. So what we want to do is let's do a healing for everyone that is impacted by some form of PTSD, of collective trauma. Okay, would you like to lead that, Michelle?
Sure. Do you want me to do a specific thing or a whole body
No,
thing or?
whatever you're guided towards,
All
that would
right.
be
I just
great.
want everybody to take a breath in. There you go. And just say, I allow my body to release. We're giving it permission because its job is to protect us. And I thought we were going to go into the adrenals, but we're just starting at the top of the head. And just allow your body to release anything. Woo! There, you might feel some tingling going down your legs and arms. We're just allowing any of that cellular memory to be released now. We're doing all timelines, all dimensions. All right. Oh, I'm being called. Woo! There we go. I'm just being called just to allow this beautiful golden shower just to start at the top of your head, going down your shoulders, your arms, your legs, just releasing it all back into Mother Earth to recycle. Feel your body just releasing and just feel it relaxing, releasing all those cellular memories that you no longer need. Okay, we're going. The adrenals want a little love. All right, we're just going to bring our focus to the adrenals again, just allowing anything to release. Taking a breath in. Oh, some toxic stuff there. Great. Just going up to the brain, clearing some of those receptors. Oh, there it goes. Do you feel your body just relax? There you go. There we go. Thank you. Oh, see, look at Dipal's tell us she's a yawner.
I am a yawner.
What did you feel? I just felt everybody's body just like give in. It was
Yes.
great. We have to give our body permission, you know?
I feel wonderful every time we do these meditations and these clearing just for everybody. The impact of the group makes huge, huge shifts and transformations for everybody. So I am so glad you
Yeah.
guys are here and participating. Now, listen, guys, by the end of this year, I want hundreds of people watching us, but I can't do it without you guys. And so, what I want you to do is start sharing the lives that we do out. Okay. Facebook has some kind of weird algorithm that, unless it's being shared out, it's not going to let a lot of people know that we are live and that we're here to help. Now, that is my mission, that, if we can help as many people around the world, shift their energy and live a better life. That is what we want to do. And that's what we want to create. So I want you to tell all your friends and family, and also share it out here. I think there's a share button at the bottom of your screen if you're watching it on Facebook. But if you're here on YouTube, I don't think there is anything. I'm not really sure if you could share it out on YouTube. But I know we have more Facebook watchers today. So just go ahead and please, please, please share it out, whether it's on your feed or your personal page or anywhere else. Okay. All right. So what we want to do is we want to do scans as to where you're holding on to collective trauma and what it could be. Okay. What it may look like. All right. So if you would like a reading, please do put what you're dealing with and how we can help you. Okay. So go ahead and put that in the comments. I'm just going to read a few of these. Ooh, here is Thea. I had traumatic stress after my grandmother's death. Wow, death is also a collective trauma, which I witnessed and felt helpless. And I felt really, really down in the last 3 months. So let's just do a scan. We're not doing healings today, we're just scanning. Here's the reason why. On Friday, we are having this interview with Lydia Forte, who is one of Ananda for Life's healer. And she is going to be doing readings and healings. And we're going to be talking about how to heal collective trauma in the nervous system. So I want you to come and join us. Here's the link. Okay. I also put the link in the post. So if you go back up to the original post, you'll see the link there and you can sign up there now. If you can't make it to the live at 1 p.m. this Friday, you can also receive the replay. Okay. I don't know anyone who has not experienced collective trauma, but I do know everyone has collective trauma and it's not been cleared. Okay. So let's go ahead. And if you would also like to work with Michelle, you could find her at Ananda for Life /Michelle. And I will also put her information up here. But let's go ahead and tap into this beautiful person right now. That's looking.
So the heart is extremely heavy. That's what I'm feeling. And like a 54% blockage is what I'm getting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just that heaviness. It's not only grief, there's so many other emotions involved in there.
There's a sense of loss. I feel like the grandmother had a lot of impact on her life. Mm-hmm. And definitely a karmic and a past life relationship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can feel her heart beating right now, like a very strong heartbeat.
Yeah, I feel like there's not just that, but there's not just this passing of her grandmother, but there's other passings that are sitting in the heart space as well, cluttering up the heart wall, the physical heart and the physical heart wall. And a sense of not feeling grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yep, her first and second chakra are really affected by it.
Yeah, I feel like that is very, very, there's like a darker energy around that. It feels like you've been in a dark space for some time now. So here's what I would recommend. If you can, Thea, um, be sure to take time to recognize the impact that your grandmother had in your life, right? And write that down. And then write down the feelings that you feel in your heart space, putting your hand on your heart. Write down
Mm-hmm.
the feelings that are coming up besides helplessness. Okay. Once you transfer those feelings, okay, once you let them out, whether it's on a piece of paper or out loud, I want you to create like a candle, right? Allow that candle to burn the energy so that we can transmute it and make it into lighter energy for you. Does that make sense, Thea? Please put if it makes sense for you or not. And definitely come to the free interview with our healer Lydia Forte on the stress and the traumatic collective trauma that you're experiencing at this time. Let's see. And if you would just like a session and you would like to work with Michelle, that information is here as well. Okay. And I think I did post it. It may have gone to the top. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Hold on one second. Paste. Here is how you can work with Michelle. I'm going to put it. It's anandaforlife.com/Michelle. Okay. If you want to work with Michelle. She says it does make sense. Thank you very much. Awesome, Thea. Thank you for being here, my love. Okay. So we have got let's see. Tanya. Hi, Tanya. It's so wonderful to see you. Hello, Dipal and Michelle. Today I was attacked by my neighbor. She has attacked me before. I feel pain in my neck and first chakra. Please clear that. So that's interesting because again, the heart comes up, right? Right below the neck is the heart wall because that feels really strong. The first chakra, not feeling grounded. What else are you getting, Michelle?
I'm feeling almost like there was a dagger placed in her back heart space.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what else. It's it coming from a place of fear, right? Even younger, she didn't feel safe. Does that resonate, Tanya? It's just playing that
Like
loop.
she's been attacked by a lot of people,
Yeah,
right? And then it's like these cords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of cords
Yeah.
keeping you in fight or flight too.
Yes, exactly.
This
Like
is
wondering when the next, jab is going to come in,
exactly. Definitely a form of PTSD here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are you getting anything else? I'm feeling like there's a puncture in the fourth layer of the energy field, which means that when that happens, you attract more of this energy.
Yes, that
Okay.
was what I was getting exactly. She's attracting it. Yep.
Yep.
I see her dodging it like all the time.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? We used to play dodgeball when we were kids. When you were doing that, we were dodging.
So Tanya, call on Archangel Michael.
Yes.
Ask him to have your back and protect you and surround you in his beautiful light.
With all these energies coming up, let's do another card reading. I'm just feeling the cards coming up really strong.
Yeah. Tanya, your nervous system, your whole sympathetic nerve system up your spine is compromised. which I'm sure you're well aware of, but just verifying.
Yeah. Michelle does amazing work with this. And it's interesting because Archangel Michael is actually saying that the events that occur in your life are happening at great speed, and it's like you can't keep up with them, and you think you deserve them. And that's the other thing that's keeping you from not being attacked by anyone, not just the neighbors. Okay, what'd you get?
Okay. I always love this. Oh, I'm not. Anyways, okay. Well, here's this. It's called Shield Yourself, Tanya. That's what it says.
I
The prayer,
love it.
right? Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night. You get all choked up. And keep my loved ones safe and name them specifically in the situation. Wow,
Oh,
how right on was he?
I love that. Which card deck do you have, Michelle?
It's the beloved Doreen Virtue Archangel Michael deck. It's I don't even know if you can get them anymore, but man,
There's a lot of decks that you can't get anymore, and it's unfortunate because there's a lot of them that I used to just love,
right?
and
Yes.
I didn't buy them, but there's so many new ones coming out all the time. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, so I think Facebook user, I'd like to get to you, but I can't remember what your name was. Hold on, let me go to your name, my dear. Joyce. I believe that's who it is. Okay, I've been affected mentally and physically by COVID pandemic, and especially hubby who can hardly breathe and walk across the room from 3 jabs. Oh my goodness, I followed instinct and didn't do it, but his shedding has infected me. Wow.
Mm.
You know what? When you say that, a lot of people get infected by their spouses. And I don't just mean physically, but energetically. Have you
Yes.
found that, Michelle? Like
But
it's
it just meshes, the energy meshes. You're
yes,
sharing space. Mm-hmm.
yes. But it feels like more than that. I recently had a person I was working with and they're like, you know, I feel like I'm taking on my husband's pain, right?
Mm, mhm,
And immediately I could see cords, them
mhm,
corded right in the navel. And the
mhm.
navel is this major portal of energy. Okay. And so that's what I'm seeing for you, my dear. What are you seeing?
I know this kind of sounds strange, but sometimes the spouses, they don't want to be the weak, the victim, and so they almost like pull you in because they want you to be in the same spot, and they're afraid, and misery loves company, but thinking that they're bringing in your power, they're really draining you. Does that make sense?
That does. It's almost like they're vampires, right?
Yeah.
They know you have
I
this
didn't say
high
that.
vibration. They know you have this
But no,
amazing high
yes.
vibration, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, hmm. And they're innocent. They're innocent energy
Yes.
vampires
Yes.
sometimes. Unless you have a narcissistic spouse, I can't tell you
Mhm.
how heart, wrenching that is because they will deplete you purposefully.
Mhm.
And so let's go ahead and I want whoever Facebook user is, I think I had the right name, Joyce, but I just want to let you know that either get a beautiful healing, a 30-minute healing with Michelle. I put her link, it's anandaforlife.com/Michelle, or come join us for the collective trauma. Guys, if you are not getting my emails, make sure you sign up and grab your stress free relief guide and grab that so that you would get on my email list, and we will send you all the discounts. I'm really thinking about offering special packages on Wednesdays or special MP3s for a really low discounted rate. So we're going to start that next month, which means May, guys. It's coming along. And you might find that the healers might have specials. We've got multiple healers. We've got 5 total healers at Ananda for Life. They all are powerful, amazing, and just beautiful souls that give their hearts out to all of our clients. And then we have a ton, over 100 MP3s that will help you for not only spiritual shifts, but also physical and mental shifts that you're looking for. Okay. And then, of course, we do tons of free events and tons of free healings and readings on Wednesdays and other times. So come and join our newsletter. I would love to have you. There is a free gift at anandaforlife.com, and you can grab it today. It's a stress-free relief guide and 2 free MP3s. So grab those, okay?
So I just wanted to say, Joyce, call in Archangel Michael, right? Cut those cords, right? Cut the cords. And when you start to feel down, I'm always like, is this mine or somebody else's? And when I know that it's not mine, I always call them in and I cut, and ask that your energy not mesh in that negative vibration.
Ooh, can we do one more? I love this because you know what? Procrastination. Everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling that crap. I don't even like that word.
It feels nauseous to me just to think about it, right? Because there's so much shame and guilt associated with that. That's been handed down for lifetimes.
Every time I procrastinate, I feel so guilty. And it's been coming up a lot lately. So I love the fact that Alicia brought that up. So I feel like there's something going on in the brain.
Yes, that's where I just got pulled right into as well.
Are you seeing it on the right or left, Michelle, or in the middle? Like, where are you seeing it?
Well, for me, it seems like there's like this gray matter on top, but when you go in deeper, it's inside, right in the middle, and a lot of confusion. It's like
that's the corpus callosum
to the right.
Yes, that's exactly what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I got. So she is stuck in the corpus callosum. Okay, that's where the right and left brain, they exchange messages. But what's happening is there's a block right there. So Alicia, honey, there is some collective trauma though stuck there. And we need to dive a little bit deeper. Of course, we don't have a lot of time today, but at least we're letting you know where we're scanning, where things are kind of collected, where the energy has gotten stuck, and what's keeping you from really moving forward, right? There's something not motivating you. You're just not excited about life anymore. It's like you're like, I'll do it later. And then your later never happens, but you just don't even want to do it. Forget the I'll do it later. It's like, I don't
just get comfortable, right? You get comfortable in that zone. And Alicia, you're not crazy, right?
Is that what she said?
No, that's what I she goes, I'm thinking it was just me or what was happening. Yeah. You're not crazy. There is stuff going on.
Everybody's feeling it. Everybody. I mean, we are going through some major shifts, not only in the cosmos and universally, but we're going through shifts with seasons in our body. Okay. And the elements within our body are shifting and they don't know what to do. So we need to integrate and realign those elements, and Michelle can definitely help you do that. So
program.
Yeah, make sure you book a session. If you can, that would be great. So again, guys, we're not doing healings today because we are doing healings on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about collective trauma and the nervous system. But if you want an immediate healing right now, Michelle is available, and you could pick any one of her sessions or packages at Ananda, the number 4 life.com/Michelle. Okay, so grab a session with her. She's amazing. And then if you need anything from me, if you have any questions, okay, about anything, I want you to reach out to me. All right. My email is deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. And you can put in the subject for Deepal only. Okay. So that way my assistant doesn't answer it and I answer it personally to you. Okay. I want to help you, guide you in the right direction, and be here for you to support you, love you, and walk you through this journey. And so I want you to know you're not alone. And we will see you next Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Lots of love and light, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.